welcome to week 3. The gap between what is and what should be is an ocean of distress. Christina Feldman. Very, very powerful concept, this one, okay? So we've got suffering is optional, really. Suffering is optional. So pain is inevitable, suffering is optional is a really beautiful concept. And as we start to move through this, you know, we've got the fear-based thinking, we've got gratitude points. This is a manual process. This is where mindfulness comes into it. We've also got how can I be grateful for discomfort, which is seen through the eyes of equanimity. When we start to come to the awareness that our mind doesn't like the future, because the future is unknown. And if it's unknown, it sees it as a threat. If it sees it as a threat, it tries to create a sense of known. The only way that it can know, or the things that it can know, is to project something that has already happened. So what it does is it gets the past, uses that information and projects it forward into the future. And as it projects it forward into the future, it creates a sense of known. But what it does is it tries to predict things. And as it predicts things, it then plans things. And so when we plan things, we create expectations. And this is how we think it should happen. Now, when it doesn't happen, then we get the shits and we lose it. And we go, oh, what do you mean? You know, and that's where our suffering can actually happen. So this is what this chapter is about. Start to notice the situations that cause you pain and suffering this week. Start to notice when things don't go to plan, when this wasn't what I expected. Okay, when you start to notice that, then you start to notice that this is the mind trying to keep you safe. It doesn't mean that we stop planning, but what it does mean is that the longer I get caught up in that virtual reality of what I think should have happened, I'm actually resisting life, because the actual reality is what life is. And this is a really important perspective, because now I'm living in the moment. And this is why they say, you know, being present, live in the moment. That's what mindfulness is. There's the power of now. There's so many conversations that are sitting around the moment. But our mind likes to create a sense of knowing, and that's what it likes to plan and predict, okay? It's just like if I'm driving to an appointment and I get a flat tyre, I don't expect to get a flat tyre. But I know how to change it, so I get out and change it. I don't stand by the car and going, well, this shouldn't be happening, and throw my hands up in the air. It doesn't get anything done. What I do is I readjust my plan. Okay, I didn't plan for this, but this is what's actually happening. What do I need to do? What's actually happening? And then I can then call somebody, I can change the tyre, I can get there, or maybe I need to postpone the meeting, whatever it is. But I'm constantly looking at what's happening. I'm aware of what I'm planning, but I'm looking at what's happening. Sometimes we can get caught up in the past and say to ourselves, that thing shouldn't have happened. And see how now I'm still caught in the virtual reality of what happened in the past. So this is a really important understanding once again. So these first 3 weeks, lots of expansion is going to happen for you, all right? But you get to continue to practice these. So check out the video after this one, enjoy, write the stuff down, become aware of what's going on, and you're starting to really become aware of how the mind is reacting to things. Remember, you are not your mind. Your mind's part of you. And through the awareness, through the understanding of the mind, I then become more responsive. I'm becoming aware of the arisings of the mind, and then I can then respond to them, okay? Big difference with that. All right, enjoy the videos, and I'll see you next week.